The Wife of Bath. Hello and welcome back to Masterpiece Theater's reading of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Last week we looked at The Miller's Tale. This week we will be viewing The Wife of Bath's tale with a quick look at the prologue in relation to her story. When reading the prologue, there are many interesting contradictions for the Wife of Bath. She is often described as the first feminist, although she is also very provocative and explains that she does not believe in virginity. There is also the fact that she has had 5 husbands, 3 of which she considers good. Of those 3, they were all old, rich, and let her do what she wanted. Although, when looking back, she decides that her 5th and last husband, who beat her, she loved the most. Something interesting to think about as we turn our attention to the tale. One evening, while walking through the forest, the knight stumbles across a beautiful maiden and has the urge to rape her. The next day, the knight was brought to the royal court for the king to decide his punishment.
Please, oh gracious king, pardon my sin and set me free!
There will be no excuses in my court! You will lose your head for what you have done! The king had made his final decision, but his wife had different ideas.
Hold on to your husband. I think I have a better solution.
Then speak it, my dear wife.
How about if you can answer my question, we will set you free.
What's the question?
My question is, what do women most desire?
Well, I don't know.
Then let us give him a year and a day, and he shall find the answer. If not, the execution stands. The knight begins his quest by asking anyone he can find what women desire the most, but everyone has a different answer for him.
What do women desire the most?
What a real woman wants is for the man to do the work.
I want shoes and clothes and everything sparkly.
Well, I do believe what women desire the most is a good time in bed.
I don't care who the man is. I just want one.
I'm just trying to have a good time here, guys.
The night before his execution, the knight is about to give up hope when he stumbles across an old woman.
Jeez, I'm helpless.
What can I help you with, my dear?
I just don't know what women desire the most.
Well, I can tell you if you promise to do the next thing I ask.
Okay, it's a deal.
The knight then makes his way to the court with his final answer for the queen.
Enter.
I got it.
I've given you a year and a day. What is the answer to my question?
What women desire the most is supremacy over their men in the relationship.
And not a woman in the royal court could disagree with the knight's answer. And just as he was feeling optimistic, the old crone stepped in with her request.
Wait a second there! I told you that you had to do the next thing I asked!
Well, what is it that you ask of me?
To marry me! No!
After an extremely private wedding ceremony, the knight and the old woman headed back to their bedroom for their wedding night, but the old woman could not fathom why her knight was so unhappy.
My dear husband, why are you so upset?
You're ugly, you're old, and you're poor. What is there to be happy about?
Well, would you rather have an old and ugly, but wonderfully faithful wife? Or would you rather have a horribly mischievous and beautiful wife?
I know! You choose.
The old wife, very pleased with this answer, gave the knight what he most desired.
Because you have given
Masterpiece Theatre production of The Wife of Bath's Tale. We continue our selected reading of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales next week with The Franklin's Tale. See you then. Last week, we looked at The Miller's Tale. This week, we will be reviewing... Hello, and welcome back to Masterpiece Theatre. This week, we will be...
One fine evening... Oh, God, wait. Sorry, that's not... What, a real one is for the man to do the work. No. No.
Please, please, oh gracious king, pardon my sin and set me free. No excuses!
No.
Please, please, oh gracious king, pardon my sin and set me free. There will be no excuses. No! Please, please! Please, please, oh gracious king, pardon my sin and set me free.
Oh, my...
The king had made his final decision, but the whip... Wait, is it going? Oh, no. The king had made his...
Enter.
I got it! I got it!
Enter.
I got it! I got it!
Well, what is the answer to my question?
What women desire the most is supremacy over men.
Over of men.
Enter.
I got it! I got it!
Go.
No, start over. Now, what performers there? I told you that you had to do the next thing I asked. Well, what is that if you ask?
One.
Wait a second there. I told you that you had to do the next thing I asked. Well, what do you ask? Marriage!
Oh, shoot. Don't.
And not a woman in court that day could disagree with the knight's... Sorry.
Go.
Wait, no.
Oh.
I forgot what I was... Okay. And not a woman in the court that day could disagree with the knight's response. As he was feeling free, After an extremely private ceremony, the wife and her husband headed... Oh, no, it's not the wife.
Because you have given me the right to choose, I give you both a faithful and...
This has been a Masterpiece Theatre production of the